wanna be left behind. All we wanna do is yeah, yeah,
Funky,
yeah, yeah,
funky,
yeah, yeah,
funky.
yeah.
Hi everybody, my name is Ian, also known as Chunky. I've been dancing for about 23 years. The dance style that I specialize is called locking or Campbellocking, and I've been doing that for 19 years. Currently, I'm a dance educator in a secondary school. I also coach locking in various universities, NUS included. Locking or the Campbellock is a style that was created in 1970, done to the 70s funk music. Locking is described as a series of movement that flows into stops and pauses. It's created by Don Campbellock Campbell. He was trying to do various party dances at the time, like the robot shuffle or the funky chicken. He couldn't do it, because he was just not a great dancer at the time. He would stumble into this thing called the lock. Yeah, and that's where people started naming that move. It says like the Campbell lock. So this guy Scooby-Doo, he is one of the first one to learn the style from Don, and he created a lot of movements that we are still using to this day. And he belongs to this group called Something Special, and this is one of the music that they produce. It's a very accessible dance in a sense that you can be very individual, but yet the vocabulary brings people together. Dance culture in general, there are so many ways that you can experience our dance. The competitive aspect is through battles. It's basically freestyle or improvisation to the music. Then you also have the showcase aspect where you have a troupe or collective of dancers doing shows on stage. You also have the social aspect, party dancers. That itself is also very important because the social aspect of our culture and our dance is what brings people together. In the mid-2000s, we started a community for locking called Lion City Lockers. That was because there was no resource for locking at the time. From there, it wasn't a one-man effort, it was a few of us spent many months incubating the style, and a lot of my first few routines and choreographies and showcases performances were all done in Nanyang Polytechnic. And then we started to go around Singapore doing shows, and that's where the visibility and the exposure started to increase, and eventually it made its way into some of the studios. At that time, if you want to learn a dance, you had to pay money to go to the studio. You need to sign packages and things like that. It's very transactional. But our scene at the time is very free for all. Hey, just meet us at this place, at this time, at this studio. Maybe we just pay a small studio fee and there's no structure, let's just dance together. I think that appealed to a lot of dancers who are already doing existing styles or were just looking for something new. The biggest beneficiary of all is actually me. When I did this style, it gave me an avenue for me to just be me. I think because growing up, I was a very quirky person. There was a part of me, that I cannot express through speech, writing, painting, but I can show it to you in movement. When I embraced that, that became my identity, and that allowed me to be able to say, hey, this is what I'm about, and let me show it to you. A lot of the students, they came up to me and said, hey, I've never felt so free before. You make me more confident. I've always been scared about going out to dance freely, but now you make me feel like it's normal. You did not tell me not to be afraid, but you actually tell me it's alright to feel that fear and then just go through it. Embrace the flaws, because our dance was created out of a mistake by accident as well. Love is the biggest energy and force in the world. We hope that more aspects of the arts is able to emulate what we do in our culture as well. Let's just all dance. I think if everybody in the world finds a music genre that I like and everybody in the world finds dance in their life, there will be no war. My final message to you is do things with great love. Yes. and always eat your vegetables. So